Welcome to my new video. My name is Ksaga. I want to show you some sleeper OP builds for 12.4 mid-patch. Grab a piece of paper and take notes. If you want to destroy your opponents for some free LP, I prepared 2 builds for each lane role. Starting from top lane, ending with bottom lane and support. Those builds are really good for solo K, because they are heavy damage oriented. More damage means more solo carry potential. With that said, let's just jump straight to the build. First build I'm gonna cover is for Camille top lane. She was dominant through many years. This patch is perfect for 1v9 games. Huge amount of damage combined with healing can replace your teammates entirely. For Keystone you want to take Conqueror. Primaries are Triumph, Legend, Alacrity and Coup de Grace. For secondaries take Futures Market and Time Lord Tonic. For summoners take Teleport and Ignite. Starting item is Corrupting Potion. You want to grab Sheen and Tear as soon as possible. Your core build is Gore Drinker, Into Essence Reaver 2nd and Muramana 3rd. In late game take situational items if you need them. If you are in a good position just continue with red bordered items. Situational items have yellow border. In most cases you'll end the game with 3 items or even 2. That's it for Camille's build. Next build I'm gonna cover is for Rumble top lane. He received buff this patch. Rumble is great in team fights. He is good against ranged top laners and he can bully most of the meta picks. For Keystone you want to take First Strike. Primaries are Perfect Timing, Futures Market and Cosmic Insight. For secondaries take Nimbus Quick and Storage. For summoners take Teleport and Ghost. Starting item is Durand Shield. Your core build is Hextech Rocket Bell, into Zhonya's Hourglass 2nd and Banshee's Veil 3rd. In late game take Rabadon's Death Cap. That's my personal recommendation. That's it for Rumble's build. One of the jungle builds I'm gonna cover is for Hecarim. He struggled a bit in last few months, but in this patch he is stronger than ever. He is great at clearing the jungle and ganking the lanes. For Keystone you want to take Fleet Footwork. Primaries are Triumph, Legend, Tenacity and Coup de Grace. For secondaries take Nimbus Cloak and Celerity. For summoners take Smite and Ghost. Starting item is Hailblade. Buy Bombi Cinder and Tear as soon as possible. Your core build is Turbotion Tank, into Muramana 2nd and Essence Reaver 3rd. Take defensive boots in most cases. That's it for Hecarim's build. Second jungle build I'm gonna cover is for Lilia. She is one of the fastest champions in a game. Lilia can run circles around you, and you can't do anything about it. She can kite 99.9% of junglers. For Keystone you want to take Predator. Primaries are Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collection, and Ingenious Hunter. For secondaries take Presence of Mind and Legend, Tenacity. For summoners take Smite and Flash. Starting item is Hailblade. Buy Lost Chapter and Tear as soon as possible. Your core build is Everfrost, into Zhonya's Hourglass 2nd and Archangel's Staff 3rd. Rylai's Crystal Scepter is your best friend. That's it for Lilia's build. First middle lane build I'm gonna cover is for Talon. He is super mobile champion. Riot Balance team wanted to move him from the jungle, and they did it. But mid Talon is untouched. For Keystone you want to take Electrocute. Primaries are Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, and Ultimate Hunter. For secondaries take Mana Flow Band and Transcendence. For summoners take Ignite and Teleport. Starting item is Longsword. Buy Sheen and Tear as soon as possible. Your core build is Duskblade of Drakethorn, into Muramana 2nd and Essence Reaver 3rd. Yumu's Ghostblade is perfect 4th item. That's it for Talon's build. Second middle lane build I'm gonna cover is for Twisted Fate. He is crowd control bot in most cases, but with this build you will deal tons of damage, consistently. For Keystone you want to take Glacial Augment. Primaries are Perfect Timing, Minion the Materializer and Time Warp Tonic 3rd. For secondaries take Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter. For summoners take Ignite and Flash. Starting item is Corrupting Potion. Buy Lost Chapter and Tear as soon as possible. Your core build is Everfrost, into Zhonya's Hourglass 2nd and Muramana 3rd. Lack of utility in this item build is compensated by the runes. That's it for Twisted Fates build. First attack damage carry build I'm gonna cover is for Senna. The only problem with Senna is the farming. She rarely gets souls from her passive when she kills a minion. So the lack of gold means slower scaling. But if you have Pyke as a support you don't have to worry about gold. His ultimate can feed you both. This build for Senna is only played combined with Pyke. For Keystone you want to take Lethal Tempo. Primaries are Triumph, Legend, Alacrity second and Coup de Grace third. For secondaries take Absolute Focus and Gathering Store. For summoners take Heal and Flash. Starting item is Spectral Sickle. Buy Sheen and Tear as soon as possible. Your core build is Shirley's Battle Song, into Muramana second and Essence Reaver third. This rune setup is great for late game. To compensate that, you need to buy Shirley's Battle Song to get some utility. That's it for Senna's build. First support build I'm gonna cover is for Pyke. Pyke does it in late game, so he needs hyper scaling carry if you don't finish game fast enough. For Keystone you want to take Hail of Blades, primaries are Cheap Shot, Zombie Ward second and Relentless Hunter third. For secondaries take Nimbus Cloak and Water Walking. For summoners take Ignite and Flash. Starting item is Longsword. Buy Sheen and Tear as soon as possible. Your core build is Duskbladed Drakethar, into Essence Reaver second and Muramana third. Lethality is the key of this build. That's it for Pyke's build. Second attack damage carry build I'm gonna cover is for Senna. Senna needs mobility and protection. Tahm Kench is the perfect solution for that problem. This build for Senna is only played combined with Tahm Kench. For Keystone you want to take Glacial Augment, primaries are Magical Footwear, Biscuit Delivery second and Approach Velocity third. For secondaries take Presence of Mind and Legend, Alacrity. For summoners take Heal and Flash. Starting item is Spectral Sickle. Buy Sheen and Caulfield's Warhammer as soon as possible. Your core build is Event Shroud, into Muramana second and Seryl's Grudge third. Lethality is the key of this build. That's it for Senna's build. Second support build I'm gonna cover is for Tahm Kench. Tahm Kench needs damage in every stage of the game. His benefits are Endurance, Survivability, Mobility, Engage, Disengage and B-Fiends. For Keystone you want to take Aftershock, primaries are Shield Bash, Conditioning second and Overgrowth third. For secondaries take Presence of Mind and Legend, Alacrity. For summoners take Ignite and Flash. Starting item is Duran's Shield. Buy Kind Legion and Aegis of the Legion as soon as possible. Your core build is Locket of the Iron Solari, into Knight's Vow second and Anathema's Chains third. Classic tank support build. That's it for Tahm Kench's build. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. You don't have much time to try this builds. Hurry up, patch 12.4 ends in less than 2 weeks. The release date of patch 12.5 is March 2nd, year 2022. You can consider clicking the subscribe button. Love you all boys and girls. See you in the next video. Goodbye.